what does public safety look like in 10 years? Are we going to be, getting pulled over by robots? Like, what is it going to look like?
Yeah, RoboCop, I guess. No, I think Matt's correct. There's always going to be need for humans. People are going to be doing the policing, but I think there'll be probably a much more reliance on technology, however that looks. I'm not quite sure. I think I was approached by a drone company that was interested in, would I have drones so when we stop a vehicle, that can be dangerous. Send the drone up to the driver and take the license and registration. You can speak through the drone to the driver. But it's all about community engagement. That's what our role is to build trust. And you're not building any trust when you're sending a drone up to talk to your constituents, instead of going up there yourself because you're afraid of them. So there'll be a heavy influx of technologies, but it's always going to be that human element that's most important.
Yeah, like Chris has been touching on, I think wellness is something that is going to play a much more prominent role in the next decade or 2 decades. And again, I haven't been in the policing world for too long, but there's a lot of stigma associated with an officer being able to admit that they're feeling stressed out, or they've had a really hard week, or they've been to a triple homicide and it's really weighing on them, and they think that may impact what their next call is going to be. We need to get to the point where an officer is comfortable talking about that, and if technology is a thing that kind of helps them with that, I think we're really trying to we're looking for ways that hopefully we can help kind of assist that as well. And then I think the second thing too, I touched on this a little bit earlier in the discussion, but departments, I think, largely want to solve crime together. They want to share information. They want to kind of go arm in arm and fight the bad stuff that's out there. I think hopefully in the next 5 or 10 years, there's going to be a little more consistency between departments and how they talk about things, and what information they're comfortable sharing, and having the tools between them to do so. But we're definitely not there yet. But I think hopefully we're kind of on the early crest of the wave. I think again, in the next decade or two, that could be much more prominent.
So I'd start by echoing it's not fewer people. Chief Best always says public safety is only about relationships, as Paul alluded to. And the number one thing we always hear is people want to see that cop on the beat. They want the guy or gal who stops by every morning and just say, how's it going? They just want to, they want to have that relationship. So technology needs to enhance our ability to do that, to have more time to do that. I don't think we're going to get a tremendous number of more officers. I mean, we're trying to grow as our city grows, as Austin and other cities are growing. But it's really how do you facilitate that community interaction? And I think the other part, sort of the phrase Chief Best has been using is #holistic policing, is the police, I don't think it's going to change. They are asked to they're the safety net for everything. Homelessness, addiction, drug, mental health, just things that society hasn't really built the full network for. And so technology is going to need to help there, because I think it's piling on and they don't have all the tools to deal with it.